just for a little bit, and then I gotta. All right, Glassy, and I know you're also probably role playing too, because you're, trapped in there, no way of getting out. You're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. Let you back. Bounce it. Oh shit. No, no. Kilroda. We're gonna be back over here on Kilroda. My other my other name. But the music has to go. So that we can listen and continue to where I got me a off stream save and I got this save. And my off stream save I've gotten a little bit further on. Not just a little bit, a whole lot further on, and I've kind of gotten addicted to it. So just clean these motherfucking buttons. I need a new keyboard. Turn that down. Already been whitewashed. Also, I believe we're 6 follows away from my 150 goal. So can't complain about that. What the hell? This is not what I signed up for. This is my main. Thank you. Mother trucker. Excuse me. Okay, hold on. Settings. Shit keeps breaking on me. Um, Here we go.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Abilities. What do I? Okay, so spear and a shield. Um, um, hey, we'll go away. Shit. Um, all right. Apparently, I have a point in this too. Max health, attack speed, critical hit chance. All right. So we got that.
Now,
All right.
listen. You might be thinking idea, but these are our dogs, not yours. First Gilmore leaves, now his letters won't turn up.
Stanza.
Che larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. Is everyone in the living lands this invasive? I like being
I
mysterious.
apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a godlike envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Maybe. What about
Then
it?
have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. Hmm, average build? Now, if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. That sort of thing.
Hell? Take the pepper. I like pepper.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Alright.
Look, parodies and matter. Resin from armor. Watch the left. Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too. Another win, but who's counting? You got everything you need to fix up the armor. Let's head to camp.
Don't tell me what to do.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Open sesame. Oop. That's how we do it. All right. Yep, yep. Upgrade. Don't want to upgrade that. We'll upgrade this.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there. Anyway, I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. Night, Envoy.
Night, shithead. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. All right.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place. Nothing like a win with a good team.
All right, here we go.
Aim where?
The rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. Ready. Aim. What am I hitting? I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on. That's a bad way to go. Here it comes. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
When the change in the living lands used to be that an honest merchant could you come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zurips, it's the bears, and if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits, and if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feel like civilization's getting pushed out like a silver sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on the way out so it isn't a total loss. That's what it was.
Coming in hot. Come and get me!
That was fucking easy.
It breathes. It is close.
Why didn't I not grab?
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
You blind.
Show me what you got. Let's see what you got. I need a minute. Hey! Over here! Time to grab. Right flank. Come and get me! Not looking so good.
can do it.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear? I was just getting warmed up.
My camera froze. Let's see here. Hold on.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Hilgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
I have to adjust some things.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well. if you say so.
Mm-hmm.
The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Right. What's up, bitch? It's time to interact. Let's go.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Thanks. I've always been strange. Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I am familiar to you, do you know who godlike I am?
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us.
Poor you.
No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the
the
vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with Strangleroot. Can you help me or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Yes, I'll help you.
Favor for a favor then, this place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Godlike ability. Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies, dealing damage over time to nearby Delaman gang, dream thralls, and vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I say we begin with a couple
Couple
pints.
pints.
This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Not wrong, the Living Lands is clearly a dangerous place.
Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the Living Lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Yes, we'll see.
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step.
He went
There
Canadian.
are
He said,
swaths of
"Hey."
the city barely more civilized than this.
Eh. Alright, tab, abilities. I'm going to go Go to character. We're going to attack speed, dexterity, unflinching duty, keep the common spear. Maybe. So 16, 12, 13, 6, 36, 27. That's a two-handed. We'll just do this and then Alt. Alright. So we got that. Forgotten Soul Pods journal. Quest. Care of. Shut up. Right. Go here. Movement. Do. Alright. Done. Alright.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
Thank you. I'll take that.
You are full of surprises, envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I'd never known them to heal an entire grove. Guess your emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Peace. We need to break this down, or break this shield down. Break this bow down. All right.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. Where's my mark? What's the target?
Shit.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Pages of this decade-old journal are yellowed and brittled. Much of it is illegible, but you can make out the following entry clear. The soil's been stubborn lately, like it's got a secret to keep. Hopefully those newcomers from the Republic will be able to provide some help. I've heard that some of the best animancers the old country had to offer are here now. No answer yet, my letter, but I'm sure they'll reply soon. They wouldn't leave a fellow villain in the dark, right? Others have been saying we should just pack up and throw our lot in for with Eeyore. I don't know. On the one hand, they could probably use the extra manpower. On the other, this is our home. I'm not going to give up on it so easily. Something happened. Give me that purple chest. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Come and get me!
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat. Careful. Like spiders nearby.
Peters.
Stand back. This one's mine. Over here! Aye, aye. Here it comes. Coming in hot. Not sure about that. Aye, aye. Brunnen built these walls and much of Paradise centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
Here we go! Come and get me! One for you! Ah! Still recovering. Let's see what you got. Good shot.
All right.
Hey! Over here! Next one's mine.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away. You take lead.
Oh, no, you don't.
Give me a target.
Let's see what you got. Another down.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
Nope, nope, nope. Not yet.
I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Well, at least we know he found a banner that had bird shit on it.
With all the new folks in town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy.
The Western Gatehouse is closed until further notice. No one comes or goes until the Clavenger returns. I expect the Paradise militia to answer to the still garrote before you object. Remember that your city is leaderless and undefended. And without leadership, a militia is nothing but a mob. Expect your compliance or your resignation. Inquisitor Ludwig.
The ambassador's expecting you.
Um,
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the living lands anymore. Where am I?
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Death comes for all mortals. It's alright. I just wish I knew how.
Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Too bad I couldn't take my killer with me.
Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once.
But what about you? There must be a way we can get you out too.
You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved
And
decided.
decided.
We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
This is going to hurt, isn't it? Let's get this over with.
You shall know pain like no other. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
I think it's someone added another scar to my collection.
You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is
Liviana.
beyond even her skill.
The voice brought me back, I'm sure of it. Is the ambassador safe?
Oh, his guards bundled him away to his embassy before you hit the ground. He's safe there, probably cozied up with velvet slippers and a glass of something expensive.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. What you need is time to recover.
soul,
Your soul has experienced trauma, and your body is still catching up. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
How do you know how do we know this watcher can be trusted? I don't need some mystic telling me that I'm fine.
Good for you. But I need a second opinion before I say you're fully healed. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Sometimes it's easier to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Great. Maybe he knows who killed me. Not even death can save me from my obligation.
I'm afraid not. Better luck in your next life. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Take the Mert broom. What you got?
Envoy, what can I do for you? You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
Let's see here. Alright, anyhow. Thank you. Take this. Forging notes.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an enemy. If you still have any of your old equipment, well, some of us are willing to look the other way. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety. Right. Found a dagger. Free food.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
Oh, shut up, lady.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got
You
a
saved
grand
my life.
backdrop.
He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
I told you to hide the hall. I meant somewhere with a locked door, you absolute imbecile. Look, just a door at all would have been better than this. Move it now. You know I can't be seen with it. If the chest is still here when check-in, it would be your casket. The following penmanship is different, very blocky and primitive. Also, I can't carry this alone. Help me get it here. You know, before you took care of him. Besides, Ma used to say the best place to hide something was in plain sight. Take care of it before I hide my in your mother's useless nice boss must said bad words make bad men. I'm leaving for a while. You can keep my cut. You usually do anyways. I'm not moving the trunk. All right.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do it. You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of his way.
Oh, right. My mistake. Huh? Ah, I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you?
Envoy, is it really you?
Nope. It has been an emerald stare long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of world guides, crimes are in daylight or in hell.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing. Well, I've considered chartering a boat back to a deer.
Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
So,
trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
I'll get to the bottom of the dream scourge ambassador or whatever it takes.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They must have a motive. Hatred alone isn't enough.
I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? End it, we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwine goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many Adirans in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand, you could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. You haven't seen what's really outside of these walls. Trust me, that bear was the least of it.
He's right about that much, Envoy.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Not that I need
I
it.
admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Nah.
So close. It's useless without that.
So, you're the one they all crow about. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know. Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapta Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Your friend looks like he has the spell under control.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
He's crafty, but he's no maniac. Just watch.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Right, that's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick puppy. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
See, Marius? Told you I wasn't ready to hang it up yet.
I had it under control, Amakul. But thanks.
Ah, it's the principle of the thing. Now, what'll it be?
We'll take a still. Eat. We'll take both of these.
one moment.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through. Find anything?
Finally! Someone with some common sense around here.
All right. If he says so, you can go. Welcome to Paradise.
Much appreciated, Envoy.
I stole her grenades.
Now, why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
With any luck, these guys would be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were making sure you stay dead.
Guess adherent discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Where am I looking? Here we go.
Well, that was fun. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Stand back.
Be aware. There's spiders in there. Is that all you got?
That's one for us.
This elevator wasn't working last time I came through here. Good to see it moving again. I shouldn't have to tell you not to trust the chest down below the water. What you like about my people? We built a phenomenal wall.
To do with animancy equipment.
Hide it under the wine and nobody will look for it. Honestly, it's not a bad plan as smuggling operations go.
Do you think anyone else will try it?
No.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down as a precaution. You didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Use your judgment. Are you going to impede a superior officer? Did you find anything of note on the body?
Well,
don't make him pull rank.
when you put it like that, no. Apologies. Go through.
But don't come back with anything illegal or we'll detain you. Nothing personal.
I'll find myself in need of a third essence generator and another passel of resonance amplifier. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in York, but my master there had led me to believe they had more than they can use and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skillion for each machine they part with. I have included an extra cure for you. Logan the Late.
He's unstoppable.
Too late.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
You need to stop being a baby.
Ready, aim.
Hey! Over here! get me. This one's mine. They're behind you. Behind you.
They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
All right.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean? Have you been tracking me?
More following from a respectful distance, I'd say. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Like? Not the word I'd use. I'll need more time to find the right one. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog.
So we can. So, hold up. So, let me see here. Hold on. Shit. Heavy armor. That's light armor. One-handed. 24, 12, 13. Okay, so I need to. I'm going to stick with the light armor. Yep. Blue coming too. this down. I'm gonna enchant this again. Not really enchant. Break this down. Up. Okay.
Fog might smell the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
They have some tanglewood.
Ooh. I need to do this. Oh, shut up. So we need to equip it to the right side. Slowly regenerates health while wet. Put that on the left. Put this on the right. So we're going to these on. Okay. Go to the character. Go hit chance. We're good there. Stamina. Alright. Damage is up. Max health. We're gonna increase that this time. Oh shit, I had 2 points. Holy fuck. Guess we'll hit damage still. Get my abilities. Become invisible and drain essence until your next combat move. Power attacks with dagger, swords, and spears deal 25%. Increase damage with one-handed melee weapon. My companion. We're going to do this. This.
Did you clear it right up?
Okay.
I think
if you
this is gonna add a
You can
cutscene.
thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. mantra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars, we wish for both. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Even if... No, we should not question this. Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Okay.
So-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left...
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost, a way of life transplanted. Our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. A blessing, one with a heavy price. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
They were selfish. Without our labors, how would the rest of us survive? They were foolish. Couldn't they have seen that they had no land to return to? They were right. We had given them no reason to see a future here.
They were born here. They could not even name what they had left behind. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima? Ida could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine, an arch to a mighty oak? Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Unfulfilled somehow.
A strange disappointment. You did not have time to meditate on it. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? You would not decide alone. We should like that to be our way. But not all of them were trustworthy, and they warred amongst themselves. The fields of governance rotted as they competed for your favor. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? Your advisors tried to lead without you. They always had before. But the task was too large. The devastation was too great. We watched your people scatter to the winds again. And we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
All right.
One moment. Nice work.
Oh.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodaka. If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodaka's favor.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?